We finally have the city. And we're marching forward. Okay. They all need to attack these guys there. After that, we should be trying to create more crossings. In here it seems that our armor spearhead is capable of dealing enough damage. Now with a good air support, I see that we are much more capable of winning. I'm going to focus a little bit on the bombers. Because we have so many of them. And this should even out the research a little bit. Finally, we have broken through. We have many reserves. Things are not looking grim. Okay. And so we will try to go forward. Okay, I'm sending a lot of troops into the battles there. Probably a full army of 200,000 actually. My planes are suffering from a lack of supplies there, fortunately. These airfields are just not that good. That well supplied. And so I'll have to wait now. Okay, let's see how these guys are daring right there. And it looks like we need to create ourselves another spearhead. And so we'll try to encircle them there. We can definitely do that. And hopefully we'll do this right. So I'm getting everybody together here from where we're going to have to create the breach. In here we were moving our reserves forward. That was a very easy victory, as you may have seen. Things are not looking bad if we continue. They are somewhat retreating there, but they just don't have enough. There's only a couple divisions that we still have to pass. It looks like they are trying to retreat. So we're going to push them into battle positions all over the place here, even if they are not very favorable to us. But let's see our superiority all over the place there. And in the meantime, we are going to try and ground attack some of these units all over the place here. As you can see, the full-on frontal assault here in Netherlands is against us. It's unfavorable to us a little bit. The beginning here, but I'm sure it will work out. And in here we are going to spread our front line. Okay, so we're gonna move like that. With some of these troops staying in different positions. Okay. Now, the most important thing is for these troops right there to hold the line and not get surrounded. I forgot to leave one division there, and as you can see, it would be a disaster if the Nazis would occupy these lands there or retreat there. Now it's fine. Now we have to focus all our firepower, that is the bombings included, onto this position right there. So now it looks that we have done it, and that means that we have successfully surrounded. No, not entirely successfully, because they are breaking through actually. But no. For some reason it's not retreating properly. I want them in the Ventor that was occupied just now, as I can see. However, it looks like we should soon be capable of retaking it back. That is important province, because this army would be defeated otherwise, without a doubt. And we must launch a counteroffensive onto these positions right there. So it's hard to say just how many there are here, but I would call it a couple of 100,000. They're very well entrenched behind the river, and that would be extremely difficult to actually do something about. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to try and push through into this pocket right there. This pocket is supplied by the sea, by the Nazis obviously. And there is an incredible number of troops there. That's 100,000 troops right there. As you can see, 2 divisions, another 6 divisions with an HQ, and on this front line we have 40,000 enemy troops on the other side of the river, and many more to come. This is not going very well for them. If we could only push through. maybe we can trap this one Nazi army division right there. We'll see if we can do that. In here we are going to try and trap some more of them too, and in here we just need to push and just try to encircle, obviously. However, in the Netherlands it's a blast. We are having a blast. We just need to reduce the number of divisions. However, at least 100,000 of them are engaged in battle. A battle that we cannot win, unfortunately for us. It's just too much. We don't have any armor, and they have armor. They have specialized troops in there. Things are looking grim for us here. What else do we have here? And we have another pocket that could be developed, as you can see. And that's exactly what we are going to try and commit to. And that's just creating another pocket. I'll send my ground troops there. We'll reinforce this left flank so that they would have much more firepower. These guys need a rest, so that other guys could further engage. Because you can see one of our corpses have finished fighting. However, the second corps, when engages their corps, they are engaging not fresh troops, but troops that have already been fighting for a very long time. And that just means that $11 divisions, that is a lot of divisions right there. So the troops are spread all over the place. They are still making breaches onto the Siegfried line, fortunately. But all in all, we're doing just fine. We are doing just great, really. And I'll just have to position these troops in different provinces, so they could be ready for an attack on another pocket right there. Yeah, I just realized that we may need it. We may need more and more to encircle these guys there too, because as you can see, there are quite a few divisions. Okay, these guys are definitely ready to fight. And they will be fighting. I'll send the tank division there to support. Hopefully they are going to hold there. or maybe another tank division. We'll support them a little bit later because these guys definitely need to jump into the battle. As you can see, they couldn't hold, so they needed these reinforcements. Now in here, it's all about the attrition. These enemy troops were just incapable of fighting for very prolonged periods of time under constant attack from a corps-sized army. So there were quite a few troops, maybe 150,000 or so, alone. And now not so many. In here we are making good progress too. In our efforts to surround these troops, we're making like lightning breakthroughs here. And that definitely gives us an edge. It looks like this. Some of these air wings have been almost completely obliterated. Not so many troops are suffering from supply issues. I'm stepping up these attacks. 80,000 Nazi soldiers under the command of Netherlands troops. Look at that. They are almost completely trapped. They're gonna try to pass here. They have secured this line with the tank corps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tank divisions that we can identify right now. But I suspect that this won't be enough. Okay, this can be another trap right there. We have 6 divisions. We would definitely need a lot more, but we cannot allow ourselves. Okay, that looks fine. I'm sending more troops here. We'll try to stop them and circle them on the Swiss border. And then we'll prepare ourselves here for the second trap. So all in all, what happened here is that what would happen here if we were successful is that we declare war on the pro-fascist Belgium and Netherlands so that we could quickly invade Nazi Germany with our troops in 1934. The Nazis poured a lot of troops into Belgium and Netherlands, and we managed them to surround in Netherlands. Almost we managed to do that, and that would mean that approximately 250 troops of Nazi Germany, Netherlands, Belgium will be here. And one thing to point out is that not only Nazis are here, there are many Hungarians and Slovakians and so forth, but we have many tank divisions here, tank divisions that are one of the most important things that can actually do a lot of damage. And win proper battles. Okay. It looks like we're concentrating troops here. And they're retreating, you see? And then they are retreating. The Nazis are not going to hold it. They're trying to break through. Obviously one of their commanders decided that he wants out. Another commander is supporting him, and that can only mean that we're pushing, and we're pushing in. It looks like they don't know what to do. They look a little lost there. But we'll just keep it up. We'll leave one division behind, just for the sake of it. And so we'll move forward. All in all, everything's fine. This encirclement here is incredible. These guys here must close the pocket. And we all in all are attacking with whatever we have here onto these battles here. And it looks like they're tired. Most of the divisions here are very, very weak, not very good. I'm going to throw in some of the air units on top of them. Not that these air units are capable of doing enough damage. And it looks like we have them there, and we have them here. Everything is perfectly fine. Now the only thing we need to do is to keep them all at bay. Surge of volunteers, 23 divisions here, way too much. $41,000 right there in that pocket. Soon they're going to be destroyed, and most of these are headquarter divisions, so we got their commanders there. Many, maybe 10, 12 or 15 HQs that make up the bulk of this fighting force. And they'll all be captured or dead. So the things are not looking that bad. Obviously they do have a port for themselves here, but oh no,